What's guys, and welcome back to Mall Simulator. We are back here, and honestly, the last episode really got me motivated to be a little bit more organized. Sorry, we just took everything off the shelf here, and we actually have our restocker fired right now. But yeah, so basically what I've been doing, you guys know, last episode, we really organized, and it happens here. We gave it the max upgrade. We got everything in its right spot. Everything looks great here. And eventually, I would love to do this for all of our stores. Now, I will be honest, I feel like that's kind of a waste right now. I think we want to keep expanding. We want to keep adding more stores, and then we can worry about perfecting them later. However, we can make things at least a little bit more streamlined, I guess you could say. So I reorganized the shoe store here. I made sure that all the shoes are all in order just so we can keep better track of it. So if we take a look at the sports market products, you can see we started with the white Adidas, then we went to the J's, then we had the soccer cleats. So we've got white Adidas, J's, soccer cleats, and then our next set of shoes. And we've got yellow J's, Vans, Converses here. So that way everything has a space, and we're not going to have as many crazy situations in the back here. So like basically what happened is we had this grocery store here, and I kind of set it up, made it look nice for a thumbnail, but we didn't have a spot for every item. So you can see back here, our organization was terrible because a lot of things were never making it out on the shelves because they didn't have the space from when we edited it before. So what we're going to start doing is just making sure that everything has at least one spot on the shelf, or two spots if you could fit two in each. So we're just going to put these out like this. Eventually, when we expand and we have more options, and we're, you know, I would like to organize it with like cereal and cans and things like that. But at least for right now, this is going to help us keep an eye on what we're missing. And we could continue expanding the mall without running into the storage issue that we've had, because really we've kind of been wasting a lot of money. This is a lot of product back here just sitting around, and every time I'm going in, I'm like, oh yeah, I want to order more stuff from the supermarket. I just kind of add a little bit of everything, and then the stuff that wasn't placed on shelves just keeps piling up back there. So we're going to try to be a little bit smarter about this going forward. I say we just go left to right on shelves, and we'll go left to right in the store. So we're going to have a left one here, left to right, top to bottom, everything up top. Technically, I think sells a little bit better, a little bit more in the customer's line of sight. So we're going to be able to go like this. And this is interesting, dude. The corn dogs take multiple spaces there. We're going to be fine, but we have a lot more spaces than what we needed. So we're going to put Yoplait here. All of these are sets of 10. That's interesting. We've got pizza after that. We've got orange juice. And we've got eggs. Now, do we want to think about... I'm really looking forward to opening up our next stop. We're going to be opening up something up there in the top left. Or top right, I'm sorry. We're going to be opening something up here. We're going to be opening something up here. And I'm hoping we can get into our cinema today. But I'm wondering if we should think about... What's our next... We've got a lot of money right now. I say we get a new license here, and let's get a couple new products in because we've got some extra spaces. I'm going to buy a bunch of these because we probably have a bunch of everything else already, and then we can set these up. So we're going to have the apple pies, and we're going to have the French fries. Beautiful. And now I'm going to say we can go ahead and get this worker rehired. He's going to be able to organize all of that. We're going to have some empty shelves in here, but it's going to make it worth it. It's going to make it easier to keep track of. It's going to make it easier for him to be able to organize. And to be honest, it feels like kind of a waste, but we're going to go for it because I don't want to have to think about it once we move on to our next store. I don't want to be coming back down here to restock anything. So we are going to hire a $50,000 employee for our tech store, dude. Are you freaking kidding me? And he's going to handle this business down here. I'm really tempted to maybe consider some new tech licenses here, but that's going to set us too far back. Let's see what our next order of business is going to be up here. We're going to be opening up a brand new store. We've got cosmetics, cafeteria, home goods, or arcade. I do love the arcade next to the cinema. I'm just going to put it right here since it was already here before, so we can kind of stick with that. And that's going to be level 11, which we've almost reached. So we're going to be able to get an arcade. I'm thinking originally they had the cafeteria down there. I'm thinking we put the cafeteria here. I feel like a big food, entertainment kind of section of the mall is going to be pretty good here. Then we could have home goods. We could maybe move cosmetics down a little bit. We could put a burger place in here somewhere. We'll see what happens. That one's blank currently. Maybe we put makeup over there. We put the burger over here. Could work pretty well. So what's this going to run us? It's going to be $22,000, which we almost have. We're going to be very, very close here. We actually could probably grab stuff out of the parking lot, but I want to make sure that we're going to have enough money to be able to front all of our businesses, so we might want to wait just a little bit longer. Never want to get in a spot where we don't have the money to be able to fix all this stuff up. Let me make sure we've got, yeah, we do have these. Go ahead and fill that guy back up. We are going to need some new Zerbies, so we're going to fill this. And we know for a fact that we're going to need some more toilet paper because these guys go absolutely ham on the toilet paper. So we can at least get all of this. I say let's go ahead and shut this down. We're going to open up to a brand new day, and we're going to let a couple customers come in because we want to be able to open up the shop, but we also want to be able to buy some product right off the rip. So we're going to get a little bit more in reserve. And in the meantime, let's make sure that we've got all of this set up here. It is really nice to be able to do this in the morning because you don't have people that are coming inside the stalls here. We probably could have waited to do this before we opened the store, but it's okay. Really just trying to maximize XP at this point. And when it makes sense, we're going to go back and we're going to fix everything up. All right, beautiful. Nobody likes this one, huh? That's interesting. I feel like that might be the one I would take. It's like far enough away from the door, but not the last one on the end that everybody's going to want to try to go for. I feel like second to last is a decent strategy on that one. I don't know what they're thinking. Okay, so we've got extra here. That feels good. I do think we're going to need those Zerbies. We can get this here. I do think we are going to need some more of the... I really want to get the higher level photo booth things. These things sell for so much money. It is absolutely ridiculous. So go ahead and fill that up. Throw that down there. I like to keep stuff next to it, especially as we're expanding here just because it goes so quickly. We had an extra box already, but that's going to be fine. Let me go ahead and get around the store, Trev. Let's, like, you know, maybe try not to be an idiot this morning, but bam, that's all there. And I'm going to say, I think we're good to go. 29,000 with everything refilled. We're going to be able to open this thing up. I'm going to put a cafeteria right here, a food court, and bam, there. Oh, look at all the cakes and pies and stuff. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. This is like I was going to say a cafe, which I guess technically cafe is short for cafeteria, right? But I think cafeteria and I think like, you know, at a school or a prison or something, you know what I mean? Like white and serving gruel, but this is really nice. This is an upscale cafe with the brick and everything, kind of looking like a Panera, I guess. And let's see what we've got going on with this. We've got cookies, we've got croissants, we've got chocolate cakes to start things off. So it's going to be nice and cheap. Let's go ahead and get 2 of each of these, purchase this, and look at that. So we're going to get these things set up, I guess. Do you put them in here? Okay, we've got cakes in there. Got a lot of slots for cakes too. We're gonna go market price and round up. We've also got croissants here. Would you put croissants in this? I mean, I guess that comes in batches of 9, and then we've got cookies, which is another batch of 9 here. So that's looking pretty. Is that how you would do it? Or would you put the cakes? We can't put anything over in there. Okay, let's get these things set up here. And I'm a little bit nervous as to what this is going to cost if we take a look at workers, because everything is getting so expensive. Wow. Why is everything so expensive at the electronics store? 6.2 for a cashier and 23 for a restocker. I'm just going to get the cashier off the rip. Looks like we've got a nice lady here. Appreciate your help. Looks like that's going to be the, she's got to be the sister to our clothing employee down here. She's just got a slightly different shirt on. So it's nice to, you know, keep the business in the family here. But all right, so we've got our first upstairs store, and that is our first purchase right off the bat. We will take it. Looks like she got a cake. She got a couple of cakes. Interesting. Okay, I'm just going to place all these up here. And let's move these in here for the time being. And to be honest, I feel like no store should just have one option. Oh my gosh, dude. Level 2 is going to be $15,000 for some muffins, another cake, and a baguette. Holy cow, we can get a fruit pie down here. We can get donuts, all sorts of confectionaries. This is nice. Looks like the cake, oh, cafeteria table. Do we want this? Is this going to help us out with like getting people in here? Or is this just a for looks thing? I'm going to put at least a couple tables in here just to kind of make it seem like a real cafe. Have our baked goods over here in the corner. Oh, there is a little spot to eat. Okay, I love that, dude. That's amazing. And we'll throw the trash over here in the corner for her. Beautiful. So we got a brand new business here. Feels good, but we just got to keep on grinding, baby. We are officially level 11, which means we could also open an arcade. Dude, this is the hottest start to an episode that we've had. We've got a home goods shop. We've got cosmetics. I really want to go for arcade, though. I just feel like that kind of fits the vibe up here. We've got an arcade. We've got a cinema. We've got a little cafe. So we're just going to keep this thing rolling. I'm assuming we're looking decent. Let's go ahead and check our stock control. We need to start getting into this. All right. So we should start using this like fully. I'm going to get some orange and blue. They really need to make it so that you can see stock from this screen here. Because we got to flip back and forth back to stock control there. We need some Wilson basketballs. Oh, this is aggressive. Every type of shoes and some Wilson basketballs. The other thing we need to think about is potentially getting into some higher up items in here and buying more licenses. It's just so tough, dude. Like, you've got so many different ways that you can advance. And I just don't want to make the wrong call. I'm going to buy a bunch of toys. I feel like the toys go really, really quickly, to be honest. So we're just going to go crazy here. We're going to get 4 of everything. And to be honest, I mean, they're pretty cheap. So we're going to be able to really rock this thing out for about 13K. Supermarket is looking okay. We've got a lot of the upper end stuff because those hadn't been making it on shelves. So technically the first 6 items, 7, 8 items... Wow, everything through tempura noodles we need a little bit more of. I do love that it shows you everything in your inventory, not just what's out on shelves. So we're going to go everything through tempura noodles just to try to balance this out a little bit. This should be a pretty expensive one, but that's okay. As long as we've got everything where it should be, we're going to be able to focus on all the new stuff. Got Call of Duty, First of Us, Cat Bandicoot. Some of these things we've got so much. I guess it's just not selling as well, or do I need to organize this? We should, yeah, we've got that on the thing there. I think she's just taking a while to get it all out there, I guess. We should have a space for every maybe people just don't care about it. I literally just did what she was gonna do there. So we've got the first 4 of these that we're gonna get a few of, and then we're gonna get a few Game Station 5s. Is there anything else looking low? I mean, the DualSense and the Portal we could get a couple of. And then we should be all set up here. That's going to be 20K. Okay, that's going to be expensive. We're going to wait. We're going to buy that, and then we're going to focus on the 2 upstairs. Feel really bad for the toy store, dude. Oh, my goodness. That is a mountain of toys. Do we have anything sketchy back here? We've got a lot of Barbies. Is she out on the shelf? She is. All right, I'm going to say let's move this. I feel like it needs to be out here a little bit more so you can see everything. We definitely need to reorganize this store at some point. Got a little bit more cash for our little fun coupon vending machine here. Always appreciate this guy. He is always bringing home the bacon. We need to look into some more machines because these are always doing really, really well. We've got 3 left on that. Not going to be able to empty that box. We do need, I guess... We could do some, I'm going to buy a couple more Zerbies just so we don't run out, but I want to get everything in a good spot, and then we can fully just focus on what's next. How many of these can we fit in here? Oh, that is huge, dude. That's amazing. But yeah, we've got so much inventory now, we shouldn't have to worry about anything at all. All of our stockers are going to be working for a very, very long time. And that means we're going to be able to focus on what's really important, and that's opening some new businesses upstairs to get some more people coming in. Look at this. I love seeing people use the escalator, and we can't forget we do have to restock this stuff up here, Trev. So let's make sure we get our croissants back out. Get these cookies rolling, the cakes. People are flying through the cakes, dude. Okay, that's good to see. Nothing like a little cake date, each getting their own cakes. That's ridiculous. And I feel like we need to get a couple more. Let's get a couple more cafeteria things there, and then we're going to buy a lot more products just to make sure we're always set up. This appears to be a cheat code, though, having people actually come in here and be able to sit down and eat it. Look at that. He was coming over to sit down at the table before I had even placed it. So we're going to have, I guess, 3 for right now. That works out for me. And it looks like these cakes are a very hot seller. So we're just going to max out this cake case here. And we should be good to go. So that's another great day in the mall. We've got 3,500 here. We need 10 times that. We should be able to get that pretty quickly. But it's going to take at least another day to go. Yeah, we've got a bit of a cleanup here on aisle 6. I don't know. Are we going to be able to get all of this out of here? This is a real problem. I don't know how he's going to be able to do his job with all these boxes in here. Looks like we were able to get that taken care of, and yeah, good luck with this one, buddy. Like, I feel bad for bro back here. Look at this. Look at the absolute chaos that he has to deal with to find the individual products to be able to put stuff back. I was looking at our I like our stock control here, really helps us out. But anytime anything's getting, really when it gets down to like 10, that's when I want to try to think about, you know, rebuying more. I think we need to up the price on our shoes at the sports store again because they're really going fast. Oh shoot, the teddy bear and the TCG packs are going fast too, and the Bella doll. Let's get these. So Bella doll, teddy bear, and the Pokemon packs. We can buy a a few of these, and then I'm gonna say let's get some higher prices on that. We'll see how that works out for us. We're gonna have this guy go up to 30%, and the Pokemon cards are gonna be going up to 30% too. But yeah, it's funny because most things are kind of, you know, they stay even, and we've got, you know, 20 to 30 on a lot of stuff. But then look at the supermarket, dude. We've got 57 eggs here. We're gonna have eggs go bad before we're ever able to sell these things. But what we're gonna do, what were these are at 198. Wait, were these not on the right price? Hold on, 248, 273. Wow, we hadn't priced these up, dude. And you know what? I bet it's like that for a lot of items because we did that thing where we've been organizing it, where we're putting stuff. Oh, this one should already be done because we did it over here. Wait, hold on. Do we have 30% on that? Yeah, we do. Okay. Because we didn't have everything on shelves, I forgot to redo prices in here. I think we're going to have to redo prices on everything. We're going to see at least some stuff go up. Look at that, 60 to 67. So we're going to start making a little bit more money. Okay, good catch, Trev. Luckily, it was only a couple of days of selling that stuff at straight up market price, but it's going to be worth it. Just kidding. Some of this stuff was good because I forgot we're doing 20% on everything, and then we'll just do 10% on the really high ranking stuff. So we're gonna have to go through. I'm gonna make sure everything is just a 20% upcharge, and then we're gonna be able to get into our arcade, and then we're also gonna get into that movie theater, which I'm the most excited about. Okay, so everything should be good there. We should probably do that for literally all of our items, all of our stores at some point, just to make sure we've got everything on the up and up. But everything here at the bakery is looking good. Get all those set down, and now it's gonna be time to get into the arcade, baby. Here we go. We're gonna unlock a brand new store, $35,000. Don't mind if I do. Look at this, dude. Oh, we need a name for the cafe. I say we're the sketchy scone for our cafe bakery thing over here, and then our arcade. This is gonna be, I can't really think of anything. I was gonna say like something with lagging or something with I wanted to call it JTAG. You guys remember JTAG Xboxes back in the day, where you could host like Modern Warfare 2 prestige lobbies, but that doesn't really make sense. This is Pixel Pushers, I guess. I don't really know what to do with that. Looks like it comes with a couple of machines already. All right, so we're going to raise the price on these. I love that it comes with machines, dude. I'm going to start at 20%. What do you need storage here for? What are we going to be able to do in here? This might actually be the number one thing here. We're going to be able to buy different machines, and that's it. Is there any furniture or anything? No. You could just get different licenses, and you've got a bunch of different machines. Street Rage and Defendrix. We've got Street Rage and Defendrix already. So this is literally just going to be arcade machines. Like, we line these things up, we put them along the wall, they're going to make money. This might be the most important thing that we've gotten so far. I really want to focus on the license on this. It's going to be $45,000. We're going to go for it. We're going to get Kong Kong and Lagaga coming up next. It's going to be 26K, but this place should start bringing in a lot of money, I hope. Look at that, $145 already, and it's literally no work. I'm just going to open up nothing but arcades across both sides, top and bottom, and we're not going to do that, but that is pretty good right there. We're looking for 26K for these next two machines. I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves and not be able to keep up with all the inventory of all of our other stores, but I've got a feeling that is going to be a really, really good one for us. Very excited to see what comes of that. We made $1,000 there. Let's get these back in here. Beautiful. Probably going to have some cash over here at our vending machine. We always do. Can I pick that up? Thank you. We're just trying to get to that 27K. I'm going to get the arcade set up, and really, that's kind of nice. I love that that one is completely hands-off because we can focus on the other stuff that we're currently working on. I feel like our cakes are going really fast. I'm going to round up on cakes. Shoes we've rounded up on. We'll see if we stop selling as many of those. We just need to keep an eye and see if people are coming in and walking away, but we need to, now that we're really kind of looking, ooh, here's a good one. All-Star is too expensive. Okay, we're going to go back to 20%. I feel like that's got to be the best for everything. But yeah, when you see like this here, like the black vans are going like crazy, or like the blue jays over here going like crazy. So we got to be smart, and especially now that we're going to be using a lot more of, we're close. I'm right there, baby. There it is. But especially we're going to be using a lot more of the stock control. We should be able to see if we're keeping things mostly in line. We should be able to tell when stuff is selling really quickly. We've got Wordazzle and Dartrix Revolver. Wordazzle, Dartrix Revolver. We'll get a couple of each of these. Perfect. And let's go get these new arcade machines in here. Dude, this is crazy. Okay, I'm gonna say I don't want to move them We'll just put these on each side for now. We need to get every single machine, and we need multiples of every machine. This is the most OP spot that we've had yet. Like, I want a line on each wall, and then at least, like, 2 lines down the middle. We'll just have a bunch of duplicates. I don't know if people are going to keep playing on duplicates or what, but that's pretty fantastic. What's our next license going to cost? Can you even hire? You can't even hire workers here. We can't really even, I mean, what decoration are we going to do in here? If there was like a, I don't know, a bench or so, we could put a Burger Clown bench, but no, that's obviously doesn't make sense. We could do a circular bench. We could put that in the middle of the shop, but I'm just going to put that in the middle of the mall just to give us a little bit more pizzazz. We could put them in between these stores right in front of the escalator. Not too close though. Get it nice and centered. Perfect. There you go. Okay, we've got some seating in the mall and things are looking good. Now we just have to get up to level 12, which we're almost there. And we're going to be able to unlock the cinema. Dude, I think we might have to think about upgrading the bakery. I cannot believe how quickly this stuff is selling out here. And I mean, we're talking about $200 cakes. If we could get higher quality items in here, that's going to be pretty good. This place is constantly completely stocked. We are constantly having a refill here. Definitely going to want to get the next worker. And then I say we also get some more furniture here. I think we don't want that. We want more tables. I feel like the more tables we have, the more people are going to be coming in here. Like this could be the one. We could get more expansions, get more tables in there, get a lot more products. And I mean, we got people coming in here with their coffees and their computers and chilling and just absolutely making money. Hand over fist at the sketchy scone. We are about to get mall level 12. I know my very first thing I want to buy. I don't think I'm going to be able to afford it. I'm curious what it's going to cost, but we're right there, dude. Come on. There it is. That's what I'm talking about. Required level 12. We are that. Do I... hello? We might have to wait for the next day. We'll see what happens. Parking is for sure going to be one of the highest grossing things that we have here. Nothing like charging customers to come in and take their money, baby. So we're definitely going to be working on that. If I like come collect somewhere else, can I come back here and think about upgrading this? Nope, it says level 12 required. So we'll see if we can get that tomorrow. But all right, so our money's coming back a little bit here. We do have to be careful. I really want to get this cinema. It is now officially available. It's going to cost us $70,000. Okay, we're definitely doing that today. I'm skipping ahead to that. I'm looking most forward to that. Let's see how this Pixel Pushers is doing. Dude, 500, couple $1,000s in here just like that. Okay, we're going to be able to make our way up there. We just got to wait and make sure that we're keeping an eye on all of our product in the meantime. So your boy's just going to hang out. Ooh, we got a lot of tins in here. We got a lot of stuff getting down to the tins, which we don't like. So I'm going to make sure our stock is up. Going to make sure that our money's up. And we're going to be able to get that cinema, I would expect, in the next like day and a half. We're going to save some money. We're going to be smart about it. All right, we are almost there. Now, we've got a couple of changes here. We did add a second bakery rack to the sketchy scone, as well as hire a restocker there, so we don't have to worry about this thing too much. Obviously, this is now on autopilot. So is the arcade store. Now, this is, I would say like a day and a half, maybe 2 days ahead of where we were. And look at this, dude. 2,400 from a single machine. 3,300, 2,900. Okay, we are pretty much at 70K. But if we go outside, this is where things get exciting. So I emptied all the parking meters basically 2 days ago in game, so or a day and a half ago. It's 5 p.m. right now, so I emptied them yesterday morning all at the same time. Blue's got 2,800. Red is going to have 1,200 here and then another 1,200 here, so 2,400 total. And yellow, the VIP parking, has $5,100. So this auto unlocked whenever we advanced to the next day after we were level 12. It automatically came out. But look at that, dude. It's already got another 30 in there. So that's going to put us at $9,400. And that means we are going to be able to open up our cinema over here, dude. I'm so excited about this. Let's see what we've got going on. 70K. Most money that we spent, and oh my goodness. Okay, this is, I've already been thinking about this because we've been looking at it for so long. This is going to be the sticky floor cinema. I'm just going to call it sticky floor there so we can have the bigger lettering. Looks like we've got 6 different screening rooms here. Can we go in there? We can't go in there. We're going to have to get different movies and stuff. We're going to have to unlock doors for 20K. Okay, we're going to have to get food and drink and all kinds of stuff. Let's see what we've got going on. So we've got snack shelves, circle shelves, storage shelves. We're going to get licenses on movies as well as products here. So it looks like A Lonely Home is going to be $2,500. We're also going to get a Cinecola and a Cine Popcorn. Let's get these in here. And I think we're going to have to set these up. So I'm assuming you just place this outside the thing. Ticket price is going to be 20% more, $182. Are we going to have to get the actual snack stands here? Snack shelf. I don't need the storage shelf. Let's get 2 snack shelves for $5K. And I'm going to set these up right here for now. We'll see how this works out. We were talking about this in the last episode. I really want to start up Movie Theater Simulator. I can't imagine how fun it's going to be to actually, like, you know, pick movies and sell people tickets and things like that. So we're going to have popcorn and we're going to have soda up here. I'm actually going to put the things in order like this, and then we can pick this guy back up, box him up, put him back, and we'll have that ready for the next set of stuff. Now, can we get a couple more movies in here? I feel like more movies is going to be big. We're going to be able to get Harry Potty. Yes, please. We're going to get Monster Energy, chocolate, popcorn, and a brand new movie. Now, the question is, do we want to have multiple screenings? Because these screenings are pretty cheap here. Go ahead and round this up. Oh my goodness, dude. This is so good. Harriet Potty, Understeinderweisen. Okay, you got Hagrid up there. We got Hedwig. We got Hogwarts. Look at Dumbledore. Dude, look at that Harry. This is so good. It looks so close, but obviously not quite. I say we actually split these up. Let's have the drinks on the right. Let's have the popcorn on the left, and let's make sure we're getting all of this where it needs to be. And I gotta be honest, I'm a little bit disappointed because I don't see anybody coming in here. We're gonna have to unlock this hall for 20K before we could even get this movie up there, but I don't see anybody coming in the giant movie theater. I also wouldn't want to go in one called Sticky Floor either, but like, come on, guys. Got all of our meal deals and stuff up here. If we check the storage back here, I don't think we're gonna need much storage. I am curious. Do we have to like open this or something? Do we have to send the movies? Is it going to be like on a per hour basis? How does this work? Come on, come on, come on. Oh, we got our first potential customer right here, baby. Here we go. Maybe it just takes a while for, oh, nope, he's not going to be coming in here. He's going to go grab a little bit of popcorn. No, where, oh. Okay, that's a weird spot to grab that from. He did get a piece of popcorn. How you doing, sir? Good to see you. We're just doing the popcorn for you and a ticket as well. Ooh, look at that. Ticket EO2, perfect. And this is going to be $42 and change. So we can go ahead and give you that there. Nothing like $279 to see a movie, my goodness. But let's go ahead. We're going to get not the license. We're going to unlock this as well so we can have multiple movies showing. And looks like, ooh, somebody was casting Avada Kedavra in there with the green. But, all right. So we got a new one here. We got to be careful. Need to make sure we're keeping up with all of the inventory and stuff down here, but I'm hoping tomorrow we're going to have a lot more moviegoers. As it turns out, it's really not that expensive to hire a cashier if we want to automate this. It doesn't really look like we're getting a lot of customers in here, so I'm a little bit worried about it, dude. It might be the $97 popcorn, but who knows? How you doing, sir? Good to see ya. We're going to have a monster, and he's going to be going to Home Alone. Perfect. Thank you very much. We're looking at 303. I have not worked the cash register in so long, I just realized. What other movies do we have available in here? Isabel, Intergalactic, He, Tra-La-Land, Mindception, Claws, CB, and the Titanic and the Square. Instead of the Ring. And I'm a little bit worried because I bet that we have some chaos happening in here now with our stock control. Actually, looks like most everything is hanging in there. We're going to have to get some more stuff in here soon, but we were able to survive the rush. Can always count on our handy dandy ATM machine here, $1,400. This thing is killing it, bro. We better get that restocked right away. I'm gonna buy 2 of those, so we've always got that thing ready to go. Holy cow, 3K out of this thing is glorious. And again, our parking meters are absolutely ridiculous, dude. We just collected these earlier today, and we're gonna have another at least 3,000 to 4,000 out of this. That is insane. The gold one's got 1,000. Oh, well, that didn't. End of the day, the VIP didn't help as much. Maybe the rich people are coming in early. We'll make sure we get our toilet paper set up for the next day, and we're going to be good to go. Sorry, sir. It's late, dude. The mall closed already. Come on now. You got to get the heck out of here. Try to get we got people still coming in, bro. How rude can you be? You see the janitor in here cleaning up? I need like the little tape that we can pull across and close the restrooms. Your boy's got a life too. I'm trying to get home. I'm trying to chill. I'm not trying to clean up after y'all anymore. And you're in here. The mall closed 30 minutes ago and you're still just getting after it. So we've got all that there. Let's grab some soaps. See if we can replace these. And we are almost to mall level 13, dude. That is crazy how fast that's going. I think everyone uses 1 roll of toilet paper every time they use the restroom, which is Absolutely diabolical. The plumbing in this thing might as well be as strong as our Roman plumbing that we have over in Anno 117. But all right, another great day there. Let's go ahead and flip the switch, see how we ended up. We had 15,000 mall points, so I have been noticing the mall points are going up. Customers have gone up a little bit. Income went up a decent amount there. So I'm hoping with the addition of the movie theater, we're going to start bringing in a lot more, and that's going to be a major improvement on our business. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Our mall's getting so big that our loading is taking longer and longer after each day, so it's making me a little bit nervous, but we're back there. That was quite a long time. Let's go ahead and open this up, get people coming in here. But look at this, man. We've already got the upstairs kind of like top corner completely filled out here. We actually technically required level 13. We're right there. So tomorrow we're going to be able to open up a brand new cosmetic store. Or honestly, I think I'm going to put a burger joint right here. But we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 storefronts left to go. And obviously, we've got to do some organization too. But the mall is thriving. Business is booming. I appreciate you guys being here. Thanks for loving this series as much as me. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Catch you all later. Peace out.